Monday practice for the Chargers and what figures to be a very big week for the team. The Arizona Cardinals come to town on Tuesday, and the two teams will practice against one another at Qualcomm Stadium on Tuesday night. They will have another joint practice on Wednesday, and then they will face each other at Qualcomm for the second preseason game on Friday night. Now, this is a big thing. Head coach Mike McCoy said that it's been a few years in the making having a joint practice, but he felt that this year the timing was right. It's a great way for guys to see where they're at. Obviously, going against the same people day in and day out doesn't quite give you the measuring stick that it will be going against a new team and seeing new looks. It also breaks up the monotony of camp. Here's Philip Rivers on how that is a good thing.
I remember thinking back, years ago when it was, McNeil blocking Sean Phillips. I mean, every day in practice, over and over. It got boring for both of them. And so I think, that's what it can happen out here when you're going against the same guys. Keenan's going against Verrett now for 5 months. Now he gets to see another top corner and these other guys. So I just think it's good for them, good for all of us. It's good for all of us to get good work in.
Now, head coach Mike McCoy said that practices will be faster, they'll be up-tempo, they'll probably be a little bit chippy. These practices, joint practices throughout the NFL, have been known to have some fights and have some, words thrown at each other. So we'll see how that goes. But in general, guys are going to get more reps than they have all camp. So that's something to look for. Rivers said it's like playing 3 games in 1 week, that there will be more work for these players than they've had all camp this week alone. So it's really going to be a way for the coaches to tell where this team is at. Another quick note here, running back Melvin Gordon scored his first touchdown of his young NFL career on Saturday in Tennessee in the team's first preseason game against the Titans. Now, the touchdown doesn't count, it's a preseason game, but it still felt good to break that curse of not having been in the end zone since he's been up in the NFL. He talked after practice about what it's been like jumping from year 1 to year 2 and how this preseason game on Saturday felt so much different than how it felt his first season in the NFL.
I remember the first play I ran, in my head I was just thinking about how fast the linemen were. I didn't even look at my read. I'm just like, wow, these guys are, the whole time as I'm running the play. This time I was just comfortable and I just kind of stuck to my reads. Just kind of told myself, I was obviously nervous, the whole trip there. But I just kind of told myself, you're going up against some great players every day in practice. You had a whole season. So just be calm and just read the reads, and just follow your alignment.
One more thing here, it was family day here at Chargers training camp today. So a lot of guys had their wives, their significant others, their kids, their parents out here. Head coach Mike McCoy called out Rivers' 2 boys onto the field to watch a little bit of practice, and his 2 of Rivers' 8 kids. It was a pretty cool moment watching them together on the field. Reporting from Chargers training camp, I'm Annie Heilbrunn.